What's up guys, Jacko Taco here with a 10-minute wrestler's warm-up here. So right before you go into practice, you just want to loosen up the muscles, get a nice solid sweat in. 10 minutes, let's put it on the clock, and let's get this thing started. And we're gonna get going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Starting off by jogging it out here. So usually before I start my wrestling practice, get a nice little jog going in. We got limited space here in the room, but enough to get the job done. Start jogging it out, jogging it out. I'm gonna switch over to skips here. So one arm, one knee goes up. Loosen it up here. Some little skipper dipper doos. You can do some backward skips, loosening up different sides of the muscles here. Let's go high knees. And you can continue going into circles if you have a full wrestling mat, or if you just want to go one side to the next. High knees, butt kicks. We're already 1 minute down. Feeling good so far. We're gonna get some more muscles involved in just a few seconds here. Butt kick, butt kick. All right, now let's do some cartwheels. Hand comes down. Oh. Cartwheels, left side only. And I have a small piece of mat here, and if I can do it in this small room, you can do it with a full length of a mat. Switch sides. And when I mean switch sides, right hand's going down first. Try and get at least 3 or 4 each way. One more. Now we're gonna go to forward rolls. Forward rolls. Nice little forward rolls. We're just loosening up the body here. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can go over one shoulder. You can go directly over the head. You can even do Supermans where you jump up high. I don't have the room for it, but you get the point. One more here. Now we're gonna go into backwards rolls. Backward roll to a push up. So I'm gonna backward roll up to my feet, using your hands to propel yourself up to your feet. Great job, guys. Keep it up. Getting nice and warm. I'm starting to sweat. We're 3 minutes in. A couple more of these. One more. All right, now we're just gonna do a duck walk. So, little duck walk, little baby steps, bending at the knees here, getting nice and loomed up. You want to activate those muscles in the warm-up so that when you're ready to start practice, you're ready to go. Now we're gonna go to our penetration steps, but nice and slow here. One over the other. And you take this time as a stretch. Really stretch out those hip muscles. You can go nice and slow here. Nice and slow. One over the next. Over the next. All right, now let's bring it into an actual shot. So I'm in my stance, I'm moving, taking an actual shot down one way. In my stance, I'm moving around, get into my shot. Good job, good job. Keep it up. One more of these. You can do a shot into a sprint. We're gonna do that except for sprawls. So I'm gonna do a sprawl and then I'm gonna sprint. Up, sprint, across the room. Sprawl, sprint, across the room. Gotta get up quick and then move over. All right, now we're gonna get into some shuffles. Back up to our feet here, shuffling side to side. You can bring it up nice and tall now. We're gonna get to karaoke's. Watch my feet. Backwards, over, backwards, over. One side only. One side only. Switch it to the other side. See how I'm lifting that knee that's going over. One more time through. Shaking it out here, stretching, give yourself a nice big hug. We're gonna walk on our hands. At least we're gonna try and walk on our hands. If you're not there yet, this is how you get better at it. All right, start off, hands on the ground, kick your feet up. Try and move around, play with it here. You can walk forward, you can walk backwards. Just hold it in place. Whatever you have to do, try it here. Dedicate some time to getting comfortable. Work on that balance. If you want to grab a wall, if you have a wall near you, you can practice against a wall, just holding it here. Lifting your hands. Trying to gain some strength that way. Finishing it up here. Keeping with our walking on the hands. Shake it out. Let's go down to the mat here. We're gonna get in our neck bridges. All right, we can't forget about our neck bridges. Starting off with a forward neck bridge. And I'm on hands and knees here. Hands and knees, just moving the neck around. You don't wanna jump right into it. We're gonna slowly work ourselves up. And once we're ready, knees off the ground. Side to side, up and down. And when we're ready, hands come up off the ground. You can circle around if you have the space. Hold it, hold it. Once you're ready, take some time here. We're gonna flip it from a front neck bridge to a back neck bridge. Once we're ready, flip it across. Reach to touch your nose on the mat. There we go. Hands off the ground, moving around. Bring it to your back here. We got just about one more minute. This is your time to stretch out whatever you need to stretch out. We got a nice stretch in. I like to roll out my back here. And a good testament, a good radar to see if I'm warmed up is if I can bring my knees all the way to the mat here without much tightness. I got a little bit of tightness, so I got some more warming up to do. You can hold that position right here, stretch it out some more, go for some static stretches, grabbing a foot, reaching it out, maybe some arm circles, We're wrapping up here in just about 15 seconds. So give me whatever you need to do to finish on up. A little hip, a little dip. And that's time, guys. 10 minutes wrestling practice warm up. I hope you're nice and warmed up. I'm sweaty. I'm ready to get into my practice. I'm ready to go drilling. I'm ready for my match. Whatever it is, 10 minutes on the clock right there. You can do this before you do some of my other wrestling videos on the channel. So check it out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And good luck out there. I'll see you around town. Woo!